Hey guys, I am going to walk you through one of my back workouts today. Here we go. Alright, so now that we were done warming up with the wide grip, I'm going to jump back on and I'm going to warm up with more of a narrow neutral grip. Okay, now that we've finished wide grip and neutral grip, we're going to go ahead and we're going to warm up with one more grip, and it's going to be chin-ups. Here we go. So now that we've started with our warm-ups, we're going to go ahead and we're going to head over to the Lat Pull-Down Machine. Okay, now that we are all warmed up, here we are for our first exercise, the Lat Pull-Down Machine. And no matter what exercise it is, I always start out with a light set of at least 15 reps, easy reps. And then I get into the lower range of reps depending on what your goal is per se.
What do you mean? Oh, when you nod your head yes, but you wanna say no. What do you mean? Hey, yeah, when you don't want me to move, but you tell me to go. What do you mean? Oh, what do you mean?
Okay, so now that wide grip is done, now after the wide grip, I go to the narrow grip. Different gyms have different variations of handles. This is the one that this gym has right here as far as the narrow grip. So we just hook this bad boy up. And as I mentioned before, just like any other exercise, I always like to start out with a lightweight. That way we're warming up and firing correctly for the intended movement. Okay, now remember, on this exercise, just like any other exercise, the eccentric contraction is just as important as a concentric contraction. And what I mean by this is, when you're pulling down, that's the concentric contraction. Now when you're letting it up, that's going to be the eccentric contraction. And just go ahead and really elongate that movement. That way you get that stretch. Really, really important for muscle growth and potential. Now that we have our pull downs taken care of, now we're going to head over and do some cable rollers. And I always start out, like you saw before, always wide grip because it's more difficult. It takes more energy. So that's why I always start with wide grip. Handles may vary. I start with this. So now that we finished with wide grip rows, now we're gonna come over here and we're gonna bring in the grip. I guess you can call these regular width rows. This machine is relatively new to me, but regardless of what you're using, cable machine, Smith machine, light fitness machine, as long as you're bringing in the wide grip from what we were just doing, same thing, same difference. Again, don't forget that warm-up set. Lat pull-downs and rows are both done. Now I like to superset shrugs and back extension. And again, shrugs, I do a couple days of shrugs. On this day, I don't necessarily focus on gaining mass. This is going to be more of an endurance exercise. Shrugs, superset with back extension. Just like with everything else, nice little warm-up set. Gotta love the ugly shrug face. Stop it short. Usually I do a few sets of 15, but I just want to make sure that when you are doing the back extension, that it's very controlled and that on the way up, you are not hyperextending your back. Everything is nice and in control the whole entire way. And that's a glimpse at one of my back workouts.